Hello everyone, welcome back to Flotsam Banto. Bob is finally coming home to our little colony, but today we're gonna try to start producing some water, because we can see our drinking reserve is running out really quickly. We are getting some food now that we are doing some seaweed salad with that raw seaweed, but we do have to look into getting some more stuff pretty soon. So over here we have the overgrown wooden ships, which we have looted. We have a little bit of a plastic gathering over there. We do have some wet wood over here, and over here we also have the seaweed covered rocks, which we also cleared out. But over here we do have some seaweed floating around an ocean, and I think we might be moving closer to that. Yeah, let's make a stop here. Let's stop like right next to that one so we can loot it really quickly. We have a lot of seaweed around, so that should be plenty of good food. So here we have some. Let's go gather it. Let's send a boat to go and get this. So using boats for this is really good, because we only need to have like one boat and they can loot everything in just one go. They can loot 10 items per travel, so that's pretty awesome. So Rubbish, thank you for looting all that beautiful seaweed, which we are gonna take and make into some beautiful food. But we have to do something about the water situation as well. So let's look inside of here and see if we can do an desaltinator. So this one removes salt from seawater to generate fresh water, and that's what we want to have. But I do see that we probably do need to build a little bit more of walkways around town, but since we are busy and designing that, maybe we go a little bit closer and we gather a few things while I'm gonna be making some walkways at the same time. Let's go a little bit further, so you can see the bounding circle around here. This is how far we can go with the small boat, so we can pretty much loot seaweed here, over here, and we maybe, if we go a tiny bit further, we might be able to even loot this one over here, the shack town, which might have some pretty good things. As we can see, if we click it over there, has some dry wood, some planks, and some books for some knowledge. And that is always nice. There appears to be a small abandoned town on this island. We might find some supplies in there. Pretty sure nobody will miss them. So this one we're gonna loot. It has some raw seaweed and some seaweed spores. There's a bunch of nature we could take with us over them green rocks. Could be slippery. Watch your step. Let's send one boat over there. So let's queue up to do a little bit more of seaweed salad. Two seaweed becomes one seaweed salad. So we're gonna do a little bit of that, and let's see for our beds. I think we have enough beds. Yeah, we need to make 3 beds. None of our people have beds. I'm so sorry, my people. I'm gonna try to get you guys some good beds going. So let's see, a walkway. Let's do this one, the wood one. It uses both floaters and planks to make it. So I'm gonna make this one something like that. And then I guess we can start with some homes. We do need some more planks though, so let's go and start producing some good planks for us. Which we do in this building over here. We do have quite a lot of dry wood for now, so I'm not gonna fill this up. And perhaps for the future we can set up a few different things in here. For example, we maybe want to make sure we almost have like 8 ropes at the ready. Maybe 8 fuel as well, 8 planks, 8 seaweed salad for now, some food for our seagulls later on. And I think this is, yeah, floaters. And let's put that to like 8 as well. And dry wood, I'm gonna go for, just keep drying wood. Whenever they can dry it, they're gonna do it. Because drying wood here is like passive work. It will be drying, they only have to move it here, and then we don't really have to think much about it later anyways, so pretty easy work. But let's make some beds once we have a few more planks. So I'm gonna start with the first bed somewhere there. And looks like we're gonna need to make a few more floaters as well, so let's do that. We have not so much plastic, but we have a little bit at least. Looks like we looted that one. Day 4 report, so water is going down, food is currently going in the positive, and the fuel as well. I'm gonna send my boat over here to loot some more beautiful plastic. We're gonna need that. And I sort of feel like I want to have like a second bed soon. But as you can see, my people are super duper exhausted. Which gives minus in speed and stuff and research, so we want to get some proper beds for them. I mean, would be kind of scared to be sleeping on a walkway like that, wouldn't it? It also do look like we could use a little bit more storage space, so we could do a storage yard. That would be floaters and planks, so we can do the small storage yard, but I feel like the storage yard is better to do it because it can have a 45 compared to 20. So 4 floaters and 4 planks. We're gonna be crafting a lot of things. So let's maybe auto-queue that. That means whenever we need to make some more, we set it up to be 8 floaters. And whenever we don't have 8 floaters, they should queue it up. And we can do the same with planks in this one. And later on I might have 2 woodworking sheds. I can have one set up to auto-queue 5 wood at the same time. And water is running really low. Okay, yeah, let's make a desalinator as the next one. There we go. And we can have one bed over here later on. Another thing we can do if you want is to set up our people so they will focus on specific tasks, so we can have someone to focus on making desalting the water so we can get some water going. However, we will not be losing people just because they're out without water for like 1 day, but when they get below this amount, they will actually die. Same with food. So food and water super important. Sleeping is also very important. As you can see in the maddening exhaustion. So it's at 0 now, so they are like 25% slower or so. Okay, so let's queue up to do some beautiful water. And later on we can upgrade this one with some metal. Removes the salt from seawater to generate fresh water in large amount. That's when we upgrade the desalinator to the next step with the new upgraded system that we got in the game. I do want to have another mooring point. Definitely want that, but let's make one more bed before we do that. And then we can have another mooring point, and we could have it over here, but I kind of want to have them both at the same side, so I'm gonna make a little bit more on our walkway over here, maybe use 2 in each resource. Like so. And then we're gonna make another mooring point so we can have another boat there. Then we have to get 1 more rope and a few more floaters and a few more planks. Which should be ready pretty soon. We do have some fuel for making water. And we're getting some water now, so that is good. And our last little home is being built. It's not much of a home, but it is at least a bed, and that's better than nothing, right? But let's queue up to do 1 rope in here. Or I guess we can do, let's do 2. I'm gonna wait with making food for a while, and I'm gonna cancel out the queue in here again. And I'm also gonna queue up to do a tiny bit of fuel as well. And we definitely want to have a fishing boat later, but we do not have any metal for that yet. However, if you get a scrapsmith, we can smith your metal scrap into metal plates, and that's what we want. So let's see, maybe we're gonna move our little colony again, maybe towards... I kind of want to go here, because out here we have a lonely island. But Jack towns are pretty awesome, so let's maybe make a quick stop over here as well. Even though we can take the small boat, it's gonna be faster to move the entire town. Also some overgrown wooden ships, and they should have, if I remember, some dry wood over there. And some metal scrap as well. But let's loot this one. It has some dry wood, some good boards, and a little bit of books. And books are very needed for researching things. And I'm also gonna go and loot around the ocean there as well. And hopefully pretty soon we are gonna get that second boat going. But once we have a 4th drifter in our town, it's gonna be a lot easier to do things around town. But it's also gonna require more water and more food every day. So it goes both directions, I guess. But here we can do another salvage boat, so let's drop this one next to the other one we got. So that means we can, for example, we can be looting plastic, meanwhile we're also looting some landmarks like this one. Or they can both do the same thing as well, of course. So if I want to be gathering here, I can set this up to be for 2 boats, and we can gather plastic and floaters even faster. So we're losing both fuel, water and food for the moment. But we still have food and water, so it is fine. During the night, a campfire was spotted. A survivor might need our help. A waypoint has been added to the compass. Let's see. So we have one that are 1070 away and 1100 away. They're both pretty close actually. We're probably gonna go to both of them, but I wonder which one we go to first. I might go to that one first, the same direction that our ship is facing at the moment. But I'm letting them gather a little bit of plastic before we move on. And we're gonna queue up to do a little bit of seaweed salad, and we're also gonna make a few firewood so we can desalinate some water. And let's do a third mooring point. That's one I'm probably gonna have some fishing boats at. And to make a fishing boat we need those metal plates. We need 4 of those, which we can only do 2 of for now. They require 5 scrap each. So we're gonna need some more metal to do that. But let's move on towards this one. I think we might be able to go maybe the entire way, at least almost. Let's start with going there. Now we need to make a little bit more fuel, but we can send someone over to the Lonely Island, where we have a slushy water sommelier, pre-flood and garbage juicer. So desalinating, ooh, that's good. We can make some water fast. Research, and here we got athletics and cooking. So we're gonna save you, person with some cool glasses. Let's send a boat over to save little slushy. And one thing we could do if we want is to set up a few priorities here. For example, we can have someone that would prioritize salvaging stuff around boys. And maybe set the top priority to go to landmarks, and second to be salvaging items on the sea surface. I like to have at least one person that has a high priority in this, because that means they can actually always go to them. Whenever you order one to go there, they will go there. Welcome, welcome Slushy. Welcome to our beautiful little colony. Hope you can enjoy your stay over here. That means we need to make another bed as well. Let's see if we can afford that. We can, nice. But I wonder... Yeah, let's do one directly, I guess. Gonna make another walkway, but I'm gonna make it go this direction instead. And then we're gonna make a little home there later on. We do need some more floaters. Gonna queue up to do a little bit more firewood and a little bit more planks, and then we're gonna do some floaters. But now we have 4 people, so we can gather things a lot faster than before. Gonna queue up to do some food, and we're also gonna queue up to do some water as we have already. So that is pretty good. And I want to upgrade these later so we can dry wood a bit faster, even though that's not a problem at the moment. So over here we don't really have that much stuff. We have some plastic and some seaweed. And super duper far away we also have another drifter, but that's so far away. But let's send some boats out here to get some more plastic that is always needed. We do have some wet wood here as well. Let's gather that. And over here we have... Oh, that's the previous Lonely Island. Okay. But now I can make another home. Awesome. So let's make that one sitting around there. So that will be, I guess, the little home zone. We have quick access to water directly from the desalinator as well. So our new drifter, let's see what they are good at. You can see that on the colors in here. If they have like a green color, that it means they are really good at that thing. Yellow means they are pretty good at the thing. They're at least better than nothing. So that's good to know, because then you can set up different people to prioritize different things. For example, Skin Deep can prioritize doing fishing. We can have like highest priority for that. So we make sure that we have one that do that. And for example, we can have Slushy focus on desalinating, but at the same time, if you put too many people on priorities when you have too few people, it's really risky that They're not gonna do some stuff as well. Mild first. I think we should be able to have water now, right? So food and water is currently going up. Not all drifter got food, okay. Same with water, okay. I think it's gonna go better soon. But a fisher boat, that would be lovely to get. And let's see, we had some seaweed around, not too far away. I think we have to go there because we need to get some food. And we're gonna keep finding plastic. Plastic is really not that rare, it's so common. Just like real life, you know, in the ocean, it's very, very common. But let's loot some seaweed over here. And I think we had another one over here. I do like how these looks, by the way. They look pretty awesome. Seaweed floating around. Nice that we got that one, so we can put out to queue up a little more food. Later on we also want to have a seaweed grower, because there we can grow some seaweed spores to raw seaweed, but we need to have a few more of the scrap to do that one, so both scrap for this one, but also scrap for the fishing boat. Today we'll have to fight around those resources for a while, I guess. Let's make a little bit more fuel so we can produce some water. So I think food we're gonna be pretty good with for a while at least. But let's maybe head to the Long Island, it might have some good resources for us, and after that I think we're gonna keep heading up here and going to the next lonely island. But here we have a Long Island. If we climb that wonky bridge, we might find something useful at the end of it. Could see myself living there if it didn't look like it would fall off any second now. So this one actually had some food and some dry wood, always welcome, and some boards, very nice. So to upgrade these we need to have some ropes. Let's make a few ropes if we can. I'm at least gonna queue up to do a few of them. Because we're pretty good with food at the moment, so we might want to spend it on making some ropes instead for a while. But I feel like we want to find some metal scrap now, so we can make some metal plates. So here we have a little shack town. It got boards, some books, and a little bit more food, always welcome. And some dry wood. That means we don't have to dry everything, that's nice. And maybe we want to gather some plastic, but I don't feel like we need it at the moment. And let's maybe change how much power we want to keep. So I'm gonna increase this to like 70%. So that means we can travel longer, but we will also have someone bike there longer. So Bob O'Reef, I'm so sorry for you. You're gonna be having to bike that one for a while. Now food is going better and better. Awesome. Okay, Shacktown is fully looted, that one as well. So let's move on with the adventure. We're gonna go closer to the Lonely Island. Let's see how close we can go. We might be able to reach it from here. So let's see, can we reach the Lonely Island? I think so, we got Hogwash. Pre-flood was a water polo player and post-flood become a mariner. So we get, 10 athletics, I take that. Plus 5 more. And 5 in nautics, nice. This is gonna be a quick person. Got a cool hat as well. I think that's called a top hat, right? But let's send over and save Hogwash. That's gonna be a really quick drifter downtown. But everyone is currently sleeping, enjoying the sleep in the bed, mixed together with their little llama. During the night, a campfire was spotted. Okay. So they're pretty far away. But the rubbish is going out over the water to go and save hogwash. Very nice. Hey, hello! Welcome, welcome! Join our town! Welcome, welcome, hogwash! Hope hogwash is gonna have a great time together in our town. That's so awesome. Now we have 5 people, but now we gotta be even more careful with water and everything. But we are able to do more things at the same time, right? So let's scout around a little bit and see what we got. I think we do want to get some of this wet wood over here, so we can start to dry some more wood. And send both boats to go to that one. I used to live in this area before the flood. There should be a library nearby. I have marked a location on the map. Oh, really? That is something I didn't even know. That's interesting. I'm guessing it's one of these two. But it should be marked on the map, she said. I did not know about that. That's pretty cool. Let's go towards the ships over here, and we're gonna loot that. Hopefully get some... I'm hoping for some metal. It's motorboats. I'm hoping for some metal on those. Ooh, loads of metal. Exactly what we need. But I see we need some more new storage. It's really full at the moment. So let's make another storage. Can have it right next to our scrapsmith. And we need another house. Let's do another one down here in our residential zone. Getting some good scraps. Very nice. An island where some boats of wreckages landed. So it seems, so it seems. Let's go home with that scrap. That's probably gonna be quite hard to paddle around with, right?
Hey, hello. Yo. Hello.
Hello. So we also want to upgrade most likely the desaltinate later. We need some metal scrap for that as well. We're gonna need that for a lot of things, the metal. A research station. I think we should do this one pretty soon. But I think we can wait a little bit with that. I'm also thinking of if we should do another manual power generator, because then we can have 2 of them working at the same time, so we can generate up to 70% power. Even faster than we're doing it right now. So now we're getting some more plates. Awesome. Then I would like to get a fishing boat. Once we have 4 plates, there we go. That's gonna be our first little fishing boat. Thirsty bathtub, that's my boat over there. What is the name of this one? Leaky skiff, and this one is called Salty Bucket. So now I would like to save up and maybe make a seaweed grow. That could be good. Floaters, metal plates, and rope. So what do we have around? Oh, we have some seaweed over there. I'm gonna go get that. We need some more seaweed so we can make some ropes. It seems they prefer to drink the water in the morning. That seems to be how it works. So let's see if we can get some beautiful seaweed over here and turn it into some beautiful ropes pretty soon as well. And since we have a fishing boat now, let's see, do we have any fish around? Over here we have some, nice, and over there as well. So that means we should be making some fish sticks pretty soon, and that requires some boards and floaters. But that's gonna be for the next episode, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the second episode of this series. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like on the video. If you'd like to see more, let me know. And if there are any other games you would like to see me play on this channel, do let me know as well. And I'm back doing some live streaming over on Twitch, so feel free to check out my Twitch channel as well. Link in the description if you want to check it out. And hope you guys can have a great rest of your day. So thanks for watching, and see you guys soon again. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.